I'm doing this on a whim. So, how about you and I go through the creative process of making something for Bennett's birthday this year? Now, I wasn't actually going to make anything for Bennett's birthday, but then I realized that this is the only year probably that I'm probably going to be able to make something for his birthday, and it's a special occasion anyway because it's his first birthday since he was released. So I figured I would do something a little special for his birthday, something small and quick, like I did for Sing Cho's birthday last year. This it's very nice, isn't it? Let me just get a little closer for y'all. This design, I use my fingers to smudge the pencil, and then use the eraser to make these little divots and stuff. It's nice, isn't it? So, oops, let's wait for the, yeah, okay. You know what? Actually, I might move those because the fan is, yeah, the fan is being problematic right now. So, just to, clear up any allegations that this might be AI generated for whatever reason, I also put some text over here. It says, not to be used as a tattoo, as a sticker, in AI training, sold on any website in any capacity, reposted, or traced. I do not want to see my designs being sold or used as a tattoo, especially the ones that I make for characters' birthdays. In case you didn't notice, I put my I moved the Barbados one. I tore it out from the book, but I put my signature twice in that one, and jeez, I might. I didn't think about this, did I? I'm gonna have to move this. Hold on. Now, you might be wondering why there are two keys missing from my keyboard. That's because I have all of my stuff kind of centered around one area. So when I play, I usually can reach over. I usually do this with my left hand, so my right hand is on the mouse. But it's so I don't hit buttons that I'm not supposed to. This is my burst button. This is my interact button. This is my skill button. And this is for like diving purposes, and this is for like letting go when you're climbing and stuff. So I need to move this, but the area down here is being held hostage. Let me just move it for a moment. Okay. You're gonna hear some wind noise. I'm terribly sorry. I should have turned the phone the other way. So, put this here, like so. How am I gonna do this with one hand? Beats me. Also, pay attention to how long my computer is like this. So, let's go like this. Forgive me if I don't talk. This is a very involved process. Oh, by the way, I didn't finish the other side yet. In case you couldn't tell, I was adding these little like thick parts to it, just to make it a little fancy, you know, just a little something something. I don't know what I was doing with these lines down here. What is this? I guess I'll just make it like that. Yeah. I wouldn't consider myself to be like the best at drawing fire. Water is fun, but fire is problematic, I'd say. I could probably put like some extra details here, like that. Like so. Yeah. I think that should be enough of a you know, a proof that I didn't do this with AI. Oh, by the way, while we're at the subject, how about I go through this book with you guys? Oh, ooh, I touched it. Starting to smudge. This is why I have these. I'll just put this on top so that it could absorb the stuff. Close the book, right? And then how about we just go through this book and I'll explain stuff to you. Yep. Alright, so this first page I was experimenting with some styles of fonts and stuff, and experimenting with the different types of colors that I could go with. Right? Okay, moving on. These next pages I had some designs, and I just drew a couple of them and then put them online and asked people which one they liked better, and they ended up choosing, hold on, the ends of these pages are like, come on, man. There's one more left here. Hold on. You probably see it a little bit, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. They ended up choosing the one that the page was stuck on, basically. This one. She ended up becoming my design that I was supposed, that the character design that I went with. People really like this one, so I just went with her instead. And moving on. All of these pages are getting stuck together for no reason. Alright, so this is something I never bothered to finish. It is a picture of the king, the queen, two children, and the queen's daughter. And we're seeing this entire perspective from the view of the husband, her husband, and she has a camera because this is the moment when the children are going to be choosing a specific toy, and these are like the king and queen's advisors. I feel like I'm like 5 years old explaining something to their mom, right? These are the children that are going to be choosing a toy to signify what type of Manea they want to be inculcated with. To, oh my gosh, if I try to explain the nuances of this, I'm gonna lose my mind. So they're gonna choose a toy and it's gonna change their life. Yeah. Oh, computers seem to have started, and I made this little comic because I could, you know. I'm not going to read it out for you. You guys can probably read it for yourself. Right? Moving on. I made this as a kind of a teaser image where you can see main character being cuffed and being happy about it for some reason, clearly being arrested for something, and she doesn't seem bothered by it. So these are actually on my DeviantArt. It was supposed to be used for webtoons. I have the entire backstory on these designs, the picture and the backstory for them on my DeviantArt. I don't believe I ever put this online. but these are like supposed to be references, mind you. I don't know if you can tell the YouTubers that they're supposed to represent, but yeah, they are something. As you can see, I made these all the way back in 2018, so that was quite a while ago. Moving on, we have I call them was it sphere, no, circles, energy discs, right? They're like things that pop up when you're casting spells and whatnot. The in like in fairy tale, when they hold out their hand, something appears, and then it like okay. So as you can see, I have like I specify tiers for each of these, right? This is for the math Manea, this is for the plant Manea, this is for the fire Manea, and this is for the ice Manea. Again, I do have actual names for it, like the ice is called Hoarfrost, fire is called Heartstone, plant is called Chlorophyll, yada yada yada. This is the stronger a person is the more parts of these energy discs will appear in the air when they're using their Manea. So, like for instance, Chlorophyll has 4 tiers. Are ya gonna... Yeah? Okay. So it has 4 tiers, right? Let me see if I can remember the tiers. I think that this part here is the first tier. And then the second tier will have this little part around it, right? The third tier is this little squiggly line, right? And the fourth tier is when it adds on these little extra squiggly and also the sun at the bottom. Okay. And extra such and so forth. I made they should have 7 of them, but I don't think I made for all of them, did I? No, I did not. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. I also did one for, wait. Did I count wrong? Diamantite, user trope, congruent, and illusion. No, I didn't count wrong. Oh right, code is not a code is a man-made Manea. The other 6 are. What am I seeing? You know what? Never mind. So we have this. This one has 4 tiers. This one has 4 tiers. This one has 3 tiers, and this one it's still in development, despite the fact that it's like what I put a 2020. I haven't finished this. Fantastic. These are just I was thinking about something for my YouTube logo, picture, profile picture stuff. It didn't work out. I just kind of left it there. And these are some artifacts for bestowed protection, the comic that I made. Yeah, I just kind of made them in here. This is my character's, my OC's vision. I made a little thing where I would show just how big it is compared to a hand. So I literally just put my hand on the paper and drew around it, right? And then I drew my vision in the middle. This is something I got bored and I decided to just, oh my gosh, my left hand is hurting so bad. oh my gosh, my left hand. Ugh. I was holding the phone at a kind of an angle, and that hurt. So, I got bored and decided to draw a bit of Shaolumi because I was bored, and then I did this. It is my character's hand, but you can't tell, holding the symbol for Code Manea. I don't think I need to explain that too much. Moving on. This was okay, these two designs are character sheets, I guess you could call them, of characters from one of my fan fictions that I wrote called Smiles of Painted Gold. This is Shao in the modern age, and this is Razor in the modern age. I did not ink them because I wasn't finished drawing, as you could probably tell. I took this picture. It's on my Deviant Art. I don't remember if I took a picture of this one, but I assume I did. And this is Lumine with Chibi Razor and Chibi Diluc. I can't draw chibis. And this I drew for a fan fiction that I read and I really liked. And now it's gone from AO3. Both the account that made it and the fan fiction. It's literally just straight up gone. And I was like, I want to go read it again, and when I realized, oh my gosh, it's gone. It's actually gone. It's literally just straight up disappeared, snapped. Okay, so I did some Shaolumi hands over there. This is a character that I decided to it's a picture that I drew in pencil in one of my other books, and I redrew it here because I thought it would look nicer, or I could make it look nicer, or do some extra designs and whatnot. I started drawing this. I didn't finish. This is my character using Code Manea. Fun. Also, as you can tell, the code part, all of it is reversed because that's how that works. This is also my character using a bit of Code Manea, but she's in one of her transformations. I was going to make a series of pictures like this with all of the elemental leaders from my main story. Not a fan fiction, it's an original. But I didn't get past 2. And this is more Shaolumi. Also on my DeviantArt, I believe. And this is some of my OCs. Her name is Jessica. His name is Ryder, and his name is Carbon. Yes, that's about as much as I will explain from this. This is Venlumi because I can. I thought it was cute, so I did it. And this I made for my boy Zhongli's birthday. Not last year, the year before. See, 2022. So you can probably tell that I took out a bunch of pages right here. That was from the Zhonglumi comic that I did in this book. I didn't want people to like come across those pictures in this book, so I tore them out for a better, look to the book, you know. There's just some things you don't want people to see. As you can tell, I kind of erased this, but it was supposed to be a concept art for more fanfiction stuff. And this is my OC with her husband and her 2 children. All spoiler, mind you, but I don't think anyone in here cares enough to care about who my OC eventually gets married to and why she has children eventually. This is my OC and her firstborn. Stop it. Stop coming down on me. And I cannot draw child hands, so I thought I would kind of practice by doing this. I don't think it worked out all that well. And this is like my 3 generations of OC. This is her at 21, this is her at 15, and this is her at 6. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the idea of like having characters being like growing up, and then the older one is like teaching the younger one, just just in a nice little picture. This is a Christmas thing I made for one of my friends. Oh my gosh, stop. I asked him what characters he liked to main, and he said Ayaka and Yelan, so I went and got pictures of Ayaka and Yelan, and I put them together for him to see. It's very nice. And these are my old designs for my characters from a fan fiction. This is Changyin. This is Xingqi. This one is, I think this was the other one. Fancy? Nope. I think I tore that one out. Yeah. Or maybe I put them on another page. I didn't finish this, mind you. It was supposed to be Klee holding a bloom core, saying, "Hello, time to die." I didn't finish it. I'm planning to, but I don't know when. And this is again one of my OCs being old and young at the same time, and then showing the difference between how they use their Manea when she's old and when she's young. Yeah. And this is the old Venti design that I did for my fanfiction. Old design. I did not like how he looked. This is a Christmas picture I did with me and my best friend's OC. There's nothing much else to say. Literally, it's just that. And this is one of my OCs, and one OC is doing the other OC's hair because he's just not interested in paying attention to what she's doing. She's like, okay, I'll just weave you a flower crown. Yay. I don't know if I ever put this online, so yeah. There's a picture of Venti that I drew a while back. Let me see if I could find where I put here. 2022. So that was 2 years ago. And then a nice picture of Venti that I shaded with pencil, mind you. And I did this for reasons. This is my Genshin OC with my Xiao, who is a level 90 and has the maximum friendship available. And I figured he probably wouldn't really care. She decided to poke him because she was bored. You know, people get more tolerable the more that you know them. You might have seen this on my Twitter. I did this. It's my Minecraft OC. This is Ferric's Guardian. And this is Gexeran. This is Edosathus. No, that's not correct. His name is not Edosathus. This one's name is Edosathus because his... No, I'm forgetting my own OC's name. Okay, this one's name is Raisena. This one's name is Elisethis. And this one's name is Okita. This one is a creeper. This one is a spider. This one is a Enderman. Sorry, an Enderman. And this one is a skeleton. And she is the Minecraft player. In VR, mind you. And it's supposed to be a bit of a harem thing going on, as you could probably tell. And this I made for Christmas. I usually do this where I put the names of all the people who have made an impact on me that year into a one picture, and then I say Merry Christmas, and then I put it in my Discord and tag everyone that I had in it. It's a very nice little thing. And you might have seen these on my on both my Twitter and my DeviantArt. I think I also have it on my ArtStation. Possibly. This is a travel art that I usually tend to do. You probably saw me do this a little bit earlier. Yeah, I did this for Tulkus's birthday, I think. One of my friends' birthdays. Travel art. Again. And this, well, you just see what happens when I use this specific pen. It just kind of bleeds out on the opposite side of the paper. This is a harp guitar. I drew it from the internet because I wanted to make my own design out of it. This is a how do I put it? It's a fan fiction, a fan picture of, I know you probably heard me talk about Musashi before. He is a YouTuber who does, what you call it, breaking Genshin, right? Oops. And he has a what you call it, a series on his channel where he has only ever done anything with just straight up Traveler, and he has named the character Traveler-san. And for Traveler-san's first birthday, that is the day when he created the account, I decided to make this picture. This is my OC, and this is Aether, who Musashi decided to go with. And as you can see, I added a little bit of detail where he has like scratches and bandages because of the horrendous things Musashi puts this poor man through. And on top of that, it's like he doesn't level up Traveler-san on top of that, so it ends up being even more of a struggle for this poor dude. Anyway, moving on. I have a couple of these things. I just kind of randomly decided to throw some stuff on a page and just do it because I was bored. As you can see, I didn't finish this one. And I call this the crest of the fallen warrior. Why? Because I was thinking about my dead mother while I was drawing this. As you can probably tell by this little part down here. Right, anyway, moving on. This you have not seen yet because I was not planning to take a picture of this, because it is supposed to be something that I'm going to upload on my birthday, i.e. my traveler's birthday. I'm not going to be celebrating my own birthday. Instead, I'm going to be celebrating the day where I decided to make her birthday my birthday. So I'm going to be focusing on her instead of moi. Yeah, understand what I'm saying? So it's going to only be taken a picture of and uploaded on her birthday, and it'll be like, this is my traveler's birthday, so I decided to do this for her. And that's it. That's all that I have for this. Well, for the ones that decided to open their pages. That's all I've got. The book is literally It only has two pages left. Three pages left, and that's it. This book will be done. So sad. Anyway, that's, oh my gosh, this has literally been half an hour. Have you guys been sitting here listening to me ramble the entire time? You know, while I have you here, nah, I wouldn't do that to you. Anyway, that's all. That's all I got. So I will see you all in my next video whenever that's be. So, Janet.